Have you ever had a question, but you were afraid to ask someone about it? Many people feel this way. Maybe it was a question about something that made you feel shame, or a question about your own body. Maybe you wanted to keep the question private, but what if you really wanted an answer? What will you do then? If you have a question like this, you might begin by searching the internet. If your question is about sex or alcohol and drugs, you might not want anyone to know about it, and the internet does not judge you for your question, but an internet search can also provide many different answers. It can provide for information, and it can be difficult to know where you will find honest answer. This is why the government Argentina created a website called HÍNH. In English, the name means "Let's talk about everything." It is a website where young people in Argentina can ask questions, get information about anything, many different things. Today's spotlight is on HÍNH. The young people of Argentina are like the young people in the other country. They like to spend their time with their friends. They are interested in the new technology and their new experiences. The new experiences often include things like drinking alcohol, taking drugs, or trying sex. Many parents do not want to talk to the children about the issue. It is uncomfortable, and they believe that if they talk about these things, it will encourage the children to try them. However, in 2017, the Institute of Development studied this study. They discovered that 44% of young people in Argentina have sex before they are 60 years old. Most of these young people have no idea how to prevent pregnancy. They do not know how to stop sexually transmitted diseases. Some experts think that this may just increase HIV/AIDS in the country. These are some of the reasons the government wants to give information about the issue to you. Natalia is a senior advisor to the Undersecretary of HÍNH. She talked to government health group Political. She explained how they try to make the information seem interesting to young people. In the very beginning of the project, it was based only we decided to make information that speaks to common concern of young people. This is information about sexual and who they are as person and things like that. We try to use a young style and love. We try to much information as usual and try plan and possible. It is different from other formal communication. A limited launch in May of 2017 on the website. Young people ask questions about many different things. It is not just about sex. There is information about violence against women, eating problems, rescue, caring for your body, and what to do if you feel like killing yourself. The people answer the question correctly and simple. They use materials from local organizations and UNICEF. They answer questions for 20 hours every workday. However, the plan to explain is one to do over answer 24 hours each day. Haplemo disorder has been very successful. In its first year, it has over 100,000 Facebook followers. Its information videos YouTube have been seen over 1 million times, and the website has answered over 500,000 questions for young people. Most of the users are from Argentina, but young people from Mexico, Spain, and the United States have all used the website. But not everything that Hello Studio is a good idea. Some religious leaders in the Argentina absorbed the website. They wrote again Hello Studio in newspapers and magazines. They also spoke out against its meeting and on television. They even began a petition against it. They collected names of people who did not like project in order to stop it. They believed that elements the studio were not helping people. Instead, they thought information encouraged young people to make bad decisions. There are also limits to Haplemo Studio website. In Argentina, most people have good internet access, but 40% of the population does not. Has explained how Haplemo Studio knows they can never reach the young people the country. Cito apolitical. You need an offer to reach the part of the population that do not about the website. They mainly has internet, or they do not have enough private space to use the website, or they may sell and came there with their parents. Haplemo Studio now they cannot be young people get their information about difficult subjects. For example, there is much value in school education. Talking with parents or other adults or in the teaching and value on religious leader. Again, head explains, we need teacher in very classroom. It does not have to be just a website or just schools, but even in a perfect world where every teacher discusses the issue in schools, there is a good base to being able to ask a question with any knowledge who you are, that is very invaluable to young people. And have play more and to do that is to get young people talking together. When the website was started, they have in live event. Over 2,500 young people came to listen to music, play games, and hear about the project. Pedro Robledo was a national ambassador of you. He says, we came to talk about the issue. Talking is how inform, educate young people, and solve problems. We hope that when a children search for something for internet about the issue, we, as the government, are willing to talk about everything. What do you think? Where do you get information like this from? What do you wish you could ask someone? You can leave a comment on our website or email us at radio@radioenglish.net.